Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel. I just wanted to share with you today this real quick mask makeup look that is just basically my new like everyday routine when I am going to work and stuff. This is what I do. So I basically just do makeup from here up, and I kind of show you what products that I use. Obviously use what works for you. The biggest thing for me is I just don't want to have makeup on my whole face if you literally can only see from here up. If this is something that you would like to see and learn what I use to achieve this look that lasts all day long, what I have been doing as far as like my new normal everyday makeup routine, it basically just consists of makeup from here up and leaving the rest of my face pretty bare. I think it has helped me a lot with kind of controlling some acne breakouts and things from wearing like the mask acne, like the Maskne. I just personally am not one that wants to wear a full face of makeup if I'm going to be wearing a mask all day. If you like doing that, you do you, but this is just what works for me. It saves me a lot of product, it saves me time and money, so I'm all about that. And it still makes me look really put together when, you know, I'm wearing a mask and all you can really see is the eyes. So keep on watching if this sounds like something you are interested in, and please consider liking and subscribing to my channel if you've not done so already. I produce a lot of beauty related content like this and I would love to have you. But thank you so much for watching. Let's get started. Okay, you guys, so the first thing I'm gonna do is make sure my skin is nice and hydrated. I will go ahead and do my morning skincare routine with peptide serum, moisturizer, my like caffeine eye cream, or like it's the ordinary one. I really like that. And then, you know, I'll let that soak in and everything, and then I will go ahead and get started. For this routine, I guess, mask routine, I don't use any foundation. I just use concealer, and I literally only work from here up. So, but you do you. Like, I know there are a lot of girls that are still doing like their full makeup and then just setting it with like a really good setting spray and wearing their mask. For me, I'm just like, what's the point? So I'm just going here up. Yes, obviously with the mask on, you can still see like a little bit of skin through here, but that's just why it's important for me to use a concealer that really matches me well. So I'm using a concealer that's like a really good skin match for me. So it doesn't look like, oh, really bright under eye or brightness and then totally different skin tone through here. So with all of that being said, what I have been reaching for, I have a little bit of self-tan still on, not too much. It's kind of in the 5-6 day, it's about to be ready to come off phase, so there's not much really on my face or anything. But yeah, so I've been reaching for this Makeup Revolution Conceal and Define, the original, not the hydrating one, in the shade C2. Normally I use C1 or the 0.5 when I'm doing my like foundation, but this is the one that matches me really, really well. It's very close to my actual skin tone. I've also been using this Bare Minerals Bare Skin Concealer in the shade Fair, which is like darker than this. So the days that I am more tan, because I have been like self-tanning my face too, the days that I'm more tan, I will just mix this in because it doesn't have quite as good of coverage, but I'll like mix it in to get the color a little bit darker. But yeah, okay, I will stop talking. We're gonna go ahead and put this on our face. So this is how I've been applying it. I will literally just take a dot on the inner corner of my eye. I'm gonna do a little bit on the outer corner, and then, oops. And then I'm gonna also do some on my eyelids, and even like a little bit like underneath the brow, and a little bit more just on the inner corner. So not like a ton of concealer or anything, but you know, a good amount. Then I'll just take my beauty sponge. I just got a fresh one out. Yay, it's always exciting. And then I'm just gonna go ahead and blend this out. And if I don't have enough, I go back in and like we'll add a little bit more. But you really don't wanna have too much product, especially if you're not doing your full face of makeup. If you're doing full face, like okay, but if you're kind of spot concealing, at least for me, it's been really important to have one, a shade that matches me really well, and two, to not go too crazy with a ton of product. My under eyes for some reason have been a little bit drier too than normal. So I've been using like an extra moisturizer and stuff at night. I'm gonna go in with a tiny bit more. Yeah, just wanna cover all that darkness and really set a good base for eyeshadow. Because I do, you know, different eyeshadows. Today I'm gonna do something just very basic with my bronzer, but some days I'll get a little more fun with it. My face is still a little bit darker than it normally is, so I am gonna go in with a tiny bit of that Bare Minerals concealer just to make everything kind of mesh. And the thing I like about this is then I don't have to worry about a ton of makeup like being on my mask, you know? So I like that. And then I kind of bring it up and out over the brows because I do have some redness on my eyebrow area. So I'm just gonna bring it up a little bit, try to cover that a little bit. And then we're gonna go in and set it because I have to set my concealer down, I have to. I'm going to use this IT Cosmetics CC cream. This is not technically a setting powder, it's like a finishing powder. But what I'm going to do is I'm just gonna set my concealer with this, and then I am going to put it on over my eyelids. And I am going to run this all over my forehead, just to give us a little bit of coverage. Really want to make sure I get everything set under the eye. And I kind of bring it down the nose a little bit. If I get a little bit of foundation on the inside of my mask, right on the bridge of my nose, that's the only place I get it, I'm not too worried. Okay, so we are all set down. That's really the bulk of it. The rest is just doing, you know, if you want to do like obviously like your eyebrows, mascara, a little bit of liner, shadow, whatever you want to do. But like as far as the foundation part, like that's it. And we're looking more flawless. So, okay, so now that I have got everything set, I'm going to move on. Really quickly, I did just want to talk about the reason why I like this powder is, again, sorry, mine's like very dirty, but it's a little bit darker than like my Fit Me powder. The first couple days I did this, I tried using the Fit Me powder and it was a little bit too light. This one's a little bit darker, so it doesn't give me like that brightened under eye, but that's okay because that's not really what I'm going for right now. I'm just going for like trying to have all my skin kind of be even. And once my mask is on, like you're only gonna see from here up anyway, so yeah. And then like a little bit right here. I really like the IT Cosmetics powder. It doesn't give my eyes like any trouble. It does have SPF 50 in it as well, which is nice. And yeah, it just kind of blurs everything out like on my forehead where I don't put any foundation or anything on or concealer. So I really like that. Then the next thing that I use is just some bronzer. I'm gonna use this e.l.f. one that I discovered in my Ulta haul video. And I'm just going to focus it on my hairline up here, kind of bringing it down a little bit, just to give us that kind of like sun-kissed glow. Again, I am not choosing to put any products really below here, just for me personally. When I'm wearing a mask all day, I don't really see the point, but you know, do whatever you like. But for me, this works for me. And then I am gonna just buff some into kind of like the center of my face as well, just so that we're nice and kind of bronzed. Now I'm just gonna take some of that bronzer on like a little fluffy brush, put some on my eyelids just to kind of get some color. I'm not going for anything dramatic today. I just really wanted to show you what I've been doing as far as like concealer and like my base goes. I'm not doing anything crazy with the eyes, but some days I'll like, you know, do a little more with my eyeshadow and stuff, do like some liner, like a little winged liner moment. I mean, it's really all about the eyes right now anyway, since that's like all that people can see, you know. It's actually really funny. So when I'm wearing a mask, and like you guys might be the same way, I'll like yawn or something and I like go to cover my mouth and I'm like, I don't know why I'm doing this. No one can see my mouth anyway. I will say I have probably saved a ton of money on lip gloss because I like really don't wear it anymore. What I do use though, and I will show you this, and I'll just go ahead and put some on, is this Laneige lip sleeping mask. I got this during the Sephora sale. I love it. I am obsessed. I think I might actually like it more than the Tatcha one. It's my holy grail, but like I love this. So what I do right before I leave for work and like have to be in my mask all day, I just put some of this on, and it literally keeps my lips hydrated all day long. Like I have not had dry lips since I started using this. Okay, so I'm also gonna run a tiny bit of that bronzer under my eyes. I know, I'm sorry, I look crazy. I just can't look normal doing this. I don't know why. But yeah, so there's that. And then I'm just gonna take a little bit of highlighter. I'm using the Maybelline Master Chrome highlighter, and I'm gonna pop that on the inner corners just to really make our eyes look bright. It's really all about the eyes. Next, I'm gonna do my brows real quick. I'm just gonna fill them in with the Slim Shady brow pencil. I'm just gonna fill them in like normal, so I'll be right back. Okay, so now that I have got my brows done, the next thing I'm going to do is take this Hourglass mascara. It is their Instant Extensions mascara. I got this one sent to me from Influencer, and I've used it twice now. I'm gonna go ahead and use it again. I really like it. It looks really good. Did not flake on me. Wore it all day long. Loved it. So it's definitely in my top like 5-ish mascaras right now. It is like a tubing mascara, but it's not one that you have like multiple steps. For some reason they get the tubing in this package in here, and so when you take it off at night, it's like actual like the little like tubes basically are like coming off. So it's not like normal mascara when you take it off and it's like, you know, just black water and whatever. It's like actual like pieces of like the tubing. Anyway, enough of me talking about it. I'm still testing it out, but I do really like it. It's a wet formula, but I personally love that. So yeah, I'm just gonna apply some to my lashes. Yeah, look how pretty that looks. I really like it. I'm gonna go ahead and put some on my other eye. I've got some eyelashes now that are very long, if I do say so myself. I've got a couple like in here that are very long, so I'm pretty happy about that. Thank you, Grande Lash. Also, my eyelids are red, but I mean, hey, I'd rather have long eyelashes and red eyelids than no eyelashes. Okay, then I'm also just gonna put some on my bottom lash line, per usual, nothing incredibly fancy or special. The only thing I will say is just make sure, you know, you wear a long wearing mascara for you. So whatever mascara you like and wears well for you, that's gonna be a great one because you don't wanna be touching your eyes. At work, you have to like work with a mask on, you know, or just in general. If you're gonna be out all day, you don't wanna have to be like messing with mascara that's flaking. But yeah, this mascara has been great. I have not experienced flaking. Like I said, I've worn it like 3 times now and it has been really great. It just, I mean, I think it makes my lashes look really good. I really like it. And it really like holds that lift. It does dry pretty quickly too, which is nice. So the eyelashes are now done. Already put the lip balm on and everything. So really, this is about all I do. And then I'll just go in and set with a setting spray, and then we are good to go for our all day mask wear, mask proof makeup that basically like it looks like you did your full face and you didn't have to, and you didn't have to like waste product either if you're one of those people that like, you know, doesn't want to have to waste like foundation and stuff if you're literally never going to take your mask off. If you're, you know, doing things like going out and about throughout the day, and like, you know, maybe part of the day you're gonna be like, you know, with your family or whatever, like people you live with, and obviously you're not wearing a mask around them maybe. and so you are gonna have your mask off, then maybe you do wanna do more of a full face. But like for me, when I'm at work all day, I just don't care about having makeup on the rest of my face because I literally am not gonna take my mask off. So no one is going to see it at all. So I also feel like it probably helps with breakouts and things like that, not having that extra makeup to kind of clog your pores while you're also wearing a mask and like speaking into it and things like that. So for me, this just works really well. Yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and set with the all-nighter. And that's pretty much it. Okay, so as you guys can see, now I've got my mask on. Obviously, you can still see some skin through like the side of my mask, but I personally, like I said, don't worry about that too much. It just helps me to like not have all the extra makeup around my mask, so I am not breaking out any more than I already am when I'm wearing a mask, you know, 8-10 hours a day sometimes. So yeah, this is basically what it looks like. I just wanted to show you real quick with the mask on so you could kind of get an idea of what everything looks like. But yeah, we just have a very concealed under eye so that, you know, it looks like we're nice and awake. Some mascara, brows, really basic, but really great for everyday wear, depending on what you're doing. And, you know, if you're wearing a mask at your job or, you know, just going out and about now with wearing a mask, it's nice to still look kind of polished and put together. But yeah, this is it. All right, you guys, so that is everything for today. If you like this video and would like to see more content like this, I produce a lot of beauty videos on my channel. Please go ahead and like and subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you next time. Have a great day. Bye, guys.